Holy, that was close.
This time on Heavy Rescue 401.
There's the door for the transport truck.
Can I get my truck right here?
A veteran operator
Tell everybody to stand back.
faces double carnage on the highway.
Man, this guy went for a hell of a ride.
Gary battles a jackknife.
Hold on.
And a raging squall.
I need stuff heavy. Who's mine?
And Sonny
I gotta get there fast as I can.
races to claim a wreck on North America's busiest highway. Hundreds of thousands of drivers depend on the men and women who risk it all to keep the roads safe. Because closure is not an option.
That wind sure is blowing here and holy.
An accident waiting to happen, eh? What a freaking drag.
Oh my gosh.
The winds whipped in off Lake Ontario an hour ago,
Pretty scary out there.
blowing whiteout snow across the roads west of Toronto.
Just 2 ambulances and a cop heading north there.
It's an ugly situation.
And turning Highway 401 into a sheet of ice.
Just checking highway conditions to get a feel for the road conditions and where I think the trouble spots might be.
Tow operators are on the lookout for drivers in trouble.
Just looking at it, I can tell it's getting a little slicker. And you know, we're doing 100, and this tractor trailer is just bailing right by us.
As the storm pushes east, it's on a direct collision course with the nation's biggest city.
Bit of a nightmare, but it ain't over yet.
At the IMOS Road Maintenance Yard, the dispatcher calls plow drivers from their dorm.
We're gonna get all the guys out there, and when the soldiers come in, we will be headed out.
Let's go. Come on, get your clothes on.
It's all up to the public now. They gotta stay off that highway. Let us do our jobs.
The crew will work through the night.
Okay, guys, let's roll. Clean it up.
Going hard.
Plows work in precision formation, pushing the snow across 9 lanes of westbound traffic.
Hey, you pick it up a bit more next year.
Okay, bye.
They call it an echelon.
Well, one got by me.
And it's illegal and dangerous to pass or get in the way.
Get on the horse, guys. Let them know.
They want us out here, but they don't want us in their way.
Another driver tries to slip through.
Right here, we got trucks up here blocking.
Time for blocker drivers like Troy Davidson to step in.
There's really no way through these plows at this point. They're too close together. These trucks will go right through the cars. They'll plow right through them. We hold them back so they don't get hurt and they don't damage their cars.
And there's a lot of highway to clear before this storm is over. ...186 miles west.
Going pretty hard down here. You can't see bugger all.
Another storm front is hitting hard on Highway 402.
Weather and visibility are bad.
Just before 6 a.m., traffic cameras capture aftermath of a severe jackknife
Highway's closed, accident.
7 miles from the U.S. border.
There's lots of red and blue lights.
You got a truck that's jackknifed across the 402. It's blocking both lanes. Hopefully this is just a matter of hooking on, pulling them up, getting them out.
Preferred Towing's Mark Colbrand is on scene within minutes.
Got it? Go ahead.
Yep.
Working with the boss, Gary Vandenheuvel.
This morning we've got an awful lot of snow going on. We've got some lake effect happening.
That's a pretty nasty stretch of the 402 when the weather hits.
It's pretty harsh. Wind chills, -20, -30 blowing at you. You know, you feel it. Man, this guy went for a hell of a ride.
When the semi veered hard across the highway, the tractor plowed into the median, with the trailer blocking both eastbound lanes.
We need to get this open so that we can get the traffic moving again.
We're getting into when the busiest traffic comes through the border in the morning. We have to get this highway opened up.
Go ahead, Mark, get it up.
But when I'm out with Gary, I rely heavily on Gary because I'm still learning. We got to get this thing up and out of here. I'll still add my 2 cents because that's the way I do things. Go on, baby. Here we go.
Hold up, Mark.
The slope of the median causes a snag.
Landing gear's jabbing into the shoulder of the road right now.
The trailer, like jammed into the asphalt, looks like a small problem.
Think you're gonna need more than 2?
Nope, that's good.
But with the entire recovery on hold, Gary needs a solution in a big hurry.
He's got a million things running through his head, and he's processing them all so fast.
If I don't get this leg up high enough, it's going to cause us a real problem getting up and over this shoulder of the road. Go ahead, Mark, start bringing it up.
Gary will try to guide the leg up while Mark winches.
Want me to go a little higher on it, or?
No, just pull.
But that will put him right in the path of the shifting trailer.
Here we go.
I need to get this leg over. Hold, Mark. Yeah, it's gonna pose a problem.
With the leg right at the edge of the pavement, Gary needs to improvise a solution using the tools at hand.
We need to use some wood underneath the tires. We're resourceful. That's what happens out there.
Okay, go ahead.
Which will lift the trailer high enough and get the leg over top of the asphalt.
Nice and easy, Mark. Hold on. Okay, go ahead. Nice and easy, Mark. Here we go. Yep. Keep going. Let's go. You got her. You're right to you, Mark.
Gets up and over top of the asphalt, and then I know we're home free.
Let's hook onto it. Get her out of here.
He's been to so many of these scenes that it's kind of neat to watch when he's going, right?
On to the next one. And with these road conditions, I'm sure we're gonna have more out here.
The morning rush is gearing up in Toronto.
A long shift for sure.
And the plow drivers finish up the last of a big job and a long night.
All lanes should be reopened in the next 3 minutes.
That's what we're liking. Nice dry road. Perfect both ways.
But Sergeant Kerry Schmidt of the Ontario Provincial Police knows that the day after a storm is when drivers can get careless.
On a day like this, when the snow is gone, people have a little more relaxed attitude, thinking that now they can go back to the way they're normally driving during the summertime, and that's really not the case.
21 site 2.
Go ahead.
At the Ministry of Transport's Compass facility, the region's nerve center, dedicated to keeping traffic flowing.
At Morningside westbound express, it looks like left lane or shoulder.
The crew keeps watch over road conditions on over 300 traffic cameras.
Toronto Fires reported a collision.
Ready to dispatch resources at the first sign of trouble.
401 westbound express.
No one got a call from 50 about the 400 clearing?
Just before 9:30.
Oh, this don't look good.
A fender bender on the Queen Elizabeth Way near Hamilton slows all westbound traffic. And within minutes, the stopped traffic triggers a much bigger accident.
Responding to a medical. Stand by.
Multiple vehicle MVA, southbound.
And the lengthening line of stopped cars. is causing more chaos on the QEW.
That's affirmative.
Got one transport here that was involved in another incident. QEW 40 bound is closed to all traffic.
Just to the east, Kerry Schmidt is on the move.
We got 2 transport trucks here. We got blocking a couple of lanes.
Wow, look at that damage. Unbelievable.
Multiple vehicle MVA, southbound.
We've got a serious collision, 2 transport trucks, an SUV. Pretty serious damage.
On the QEW near Hamilton, Sergeant Kerry Schmidt is facing 2 wrecked semis.
Wow, look at that damage. Unbelievable.
Causing havoc on the highway.
When we see a collision like this, the first thought is like shock and awe, like this is a very serious collision.
All 3 drivers survived, 2 with serious injuries, and incredibly, 1 without a scratch.
Traffic was coming to a stop. I came to a stop, and then I heard the crunching and slamming, and that truck came to a stop right beside me. I'm surprised that that driver lived.
Traffic, bumper to bumper to bumper.
Now, all lanes heading out of Toronto to the U.S. border are stuck.
Might be a good day for the scenic route.
If the traffic is stopped, the economy is stopped, they need that highway moving.
Hopefully we can get this removed quickly.
Just after 10 a.m., Kevin Richardson approaches the scene.
Sure, adrenaline's kicking in now.
When I was younger, my father drove trucks, so I've been around it my whole life. It's been in my blood, and I love it. I wouldn't want to do anything else.
Kevin is the lead operator for Metro Truck Group, based in Hamilton.
We just don't do towing here at Metro. It's a one-stop shop. We do between truck mechanics, body shop, painting. We do it all here.
And when it comes to heavy rescue, Metro turns to Kevin.
Any major rollovers, wrecks, I'm always there.
2 years ago, Kevin cleared one of the biggest wrecks in recent history. A dump truck tangled up in the Burlington Skyway Bridge.
My favorite thing about doing recovery work is getting the highway open, and then when officers come up to you and say, hey, great job, you know, it makes you feel good.
The fact that the person's still alive is amazing.
When I got there, I was like, wow, it's a bad spot to be shut down.
Hey, Jim, I'm gonna need 2 tractors and a couple guys.
But with serious injuries resulting from the crash, the police need to conduct a key part of their investigation before Kevin can make a move.
It gets frustrating because, you know, I want to get in there, see what I got to do. But you also have to wait, let them do their job first.
The police set up for a skid test.
What he's going to do is bring his vehicle up to speed and then apply the brakes and do a skid. And that'll give us an idea as to how much friction there was on the road. We want to know exactly how slippery the roads are, if the roads are wet or if they were dry, if there was snow on the ground.
A southbound semi couldn't stop in time to avoid the lineup of stuck traffic. It smashed an SUV and slammed into the second truck.
See where it actually bent the frame of the truck, right? It cracked. It split the frame of the truck.
Yeah.
Investigators need to see the full extent of the damage. The white tractor is still drivable, so the police enlist the driver to back up his semi.
There's the door for the transport truck, and it's been totally sheared back as a result of this collision.
2 hours after the collision shut down traffic to the border,
All right, can I get my truck right here? Okay.
Kevin can get to work.
Now the pressure's on me.
Let's get this highway open.
I'm fresh right now. I'm ready to chase, ready to tackle anything.
44 miles northeast on the northern edge of Toronto.
It's a race. Whoever gets there first, they get the job.
Sonny Subramaniam is on patrol.
gonna do? Yeah, you do.
After his first big victory last week,
just ready to learn everything what I can to improve myself.
he needs to live up to the expectations of his boss, Steve Pileup.
We have a territory, we chase accidents, so we get there first on scene. 99.9 always my guys. I can guarantee when I come on the morning before I go home, I will get something.
Sonny needs to show Steve he can do the same.
Let's go check out the tractor trailer.
And just before 1 p.m., Sonny sees his chance.
I'm gonna ask the guy if there's any damage or not. So you okay, eh? All right, thanks, bye. Yeah, he's okay. I'm gonna go move on and then see if I can get next one. Remember?
Chasing, it's very frustrating job.
You have to have the talent, and then you have to have the luck too. If you don't have luck, you're not gonna get it.
When I get mad, I took things off. And then
Yeah, I just sitting around for like down that water.
I feel happy.
As Sonny starts up again,
I don't know what's going on with this guy.
he sees a driver in need of help. But the truck takes off despite an obvious problem.
The back wheel is jammed up. He's gonna catch fire, watch. He's stupid. If he's keep going that way, like that, he'll catch fire. Look at this smoke. You gotta fix it before you drive it. I don't wanna swear, but this guy's idiots. The back exit.
But this time,
It's smoking.
the driver accepts some help.
Should be this axle, buddy. You know?
The airline freezed up and blocked the brake. His tire is not turning.
I will watch out for the traffic, okay? I'm standing here.
Every second, like car going by you.
The law says drivers must slow down and move over, but they don't always obey. So Sonny stands guard against the traffic so the driver can clear out his frozen brake line. It's not a paying job, but in this traffic, the driver needs someone to watch his back.
Sometimes you gotta help the people. Be nice to them. You're not gonna get money every time.
Now it's all wheels are moving. Good.
And now, he's got to get back to the chase.
You're not gonna get everything, right? You gotta try, but never stop trying.
Tail's backing up on the highway here.
Back near Hamilton,
There, beautiful.
And the pressure's on us to get it open.
2 destroyed semis have been choking traffic for over 2 hours.
Deliveries need to be made, people need to get to work, people need to make their destinations. It's a huge priority.
We're gonna split them. You got the landing gear down?
Kevin Richardson rigs to the front of the mangled tractor, ripped open by the impact of the second semi.
Okay, I'm gonna split it. Just tell everybody stand back.
He needs to separate the tractor from the trailer to get them off the road.
It's like, oh, this thing's really mangled. You don't know what's gonna happen when you split them apart, what's gonna break.
Yeah, we're good. Oh, is it okay? Let's zip that door off. Go ahead, fire it up. We're gonna get the chop saw. We're gonna cut the door off here, all the loose pieces, and start strapping it.
3 hours after the initial accident, the crew preps the first semi for removal.
Oh, the cops are rushing us now. We gotta start working on this one right away.
We're not waiting for one person to finish one task. It's nice when it's all coordinated and that we can get everyone's jobs completed roughly at the same time so that when everyone's done, we can get the highway open.
So with his crew now clearing the first truck, Kevin turns to the second.
That's cracked. See the crack?
Yeah, it's done.
And the trailer is dangerously close to spilling its load.
The one rail was cracked right in half. The one tractor trailer loaded with beer. You can start moving it and boom, belly goes right on the ground.
That's gonna snap more, so yeah. No, we're gonna do it my way. I'm gonna do it right.
It's just cross members and 2 pieces of aluminum rail on the sides. That's all it holds them. I was thinking to myself, like, I hope it holds together.
So Kevin needs to shore up the bottom.
Take some pressure off here, and we're gonna chain it up so you see where it's cracked.
The safest move is to unload the cargo, but that takes time.
It could take about 3 hours more, especially if you got a hand bomb it.
We're gonna give it a shot.
And Kevin doesn't have 3 hours, so he's got another idea.
Time to rotator.
He moves his rotator into position for a lift. The 65-ton capacity truck has dual steer front axles to handle the heavy payloads the rotator can tackle.
I'm gonna boom one of these lines over, and I'm gonna use my auxiliaries. We're gonna pick it up to take some pressure off that crack, and I'm gonna chain it. Okay? So I should use some long wood and maybe a sling. Okay?
The crew hooks up chains under the trailer.
Once Kevin lifts it up, he's gonna straighten it out. We ratchet the out of it. And then when he lets go of the weight, the chain should be holding instead of the floor.
Once Kevin lifts and levels out the cracked, sagging floor, they'll tighten the chains to hold it in place.
Yeah, on each end, a block on each end, Rich, okay?
But just lifting the back end could make the crack even worse.
It's a bit of weight there where it was broken, so that was a little bit of a risk.
Okay, here we go, we're going up.
How long do they figure until it's open again?
On the Queen Elizabeth Way near Hamilton,
Quite a while.
traffic heading from Toronto is backing up.
Right now we have all traffic being diverted off onto secondary roads around this area, which is really overwhelming these other highways where they're not built for that kind of capacity.
Look good there, Rich.
To get the highway open,
Anybody over there?
Kevin Richardson needs to clear the badly damaged trailer.
Okay, here we go, we're going up.
But the strain of just lifting it to secure the bottom could send the load of beer smashing down on the highway.
Hold on.
At the last minute, Kevin adds a safeguard.
Give me an angle iron here. Hit 2, one on each end.
Just a light bulb hit me saying, hey, I got angle iron, use it.
An angle iron is an L-shaped bar.
Are we good, right?
Just gonna slide in.
Where the rail was cracked, if you just put a sling, it would have just buckled in.
Yeah, there we go, beauty.
So I put an angle iron on each side to distribute the weight.
It's been over 4 hours since the highway shut down. Alternate routes are jammed.
Let's try it. Hey, tell me when that's lifted up, Sean. Coming up.
Kevin only needs to lift the trailer by inches, but there's still no guarantee it will hold.
Yeah, I don't want to keep disturbing it, so let's get the chain now, okay? Careful underneath.
Now that Kevin's leveled out the floor, the crew tightens the chains to hold it. With the floor now stable,
easy,
they pull away the tractor, ready to clear the highway.
So let me know when your guys are ready.
We're hooking our tractor up. Get out of here. Go to our yard. Okay, suck it in.
We got guys sweeping, we got guys hooking up the vehicles. Now it's a matter of getting everything off the highway. Let's get the traffic moving again.
Maybe you can get this out of here right now.
Yeah, we're ready to go. Yeah.
When you open this up, it's going to be the Daytona 500. Right?
Yeah. You guys can go now. Let's get out of here.
and as soon as you give me the go-ahead, we're gonna have the highway reopened.
Okay, thank
right.
you. Thanks for your patience. Thank you. I like when they say good job.
Looks like it's opening up now.
All good?
Okay, yeah, that's good enough. Let's go.
After clogging the highway for more than 4 hours, the two semis are finally on their way.
It's open, sun's shining, good to go.
Just be advised, all lanes are picked up and traffic is now flowing from Centennial Parkway. The closure's no longer in place.
Yeah, 10-4.
149 miles west in Sarnia.
Let's take it, let's put our chain on and around a good piece of structure on this so that we can get a good heavy pick on it.
It's training day at the preferred towing yard.
Okay, and then we want to give ourselves enough chain so that if it does come up and touch anything metal, we don't want it on our strap because we obviously don't want to tear a strap on the way up, right? Yeah.
Gary's son Colin wants to work his way up to operating his own heavy wrecker. So today, Gary is showing him a complicated maneuver.
We're gonna do an end roll. What we do is we pick it up by either end, we lift it, and then we roll it midair, and then we set it down on the sides.
Just to get him, familiar with the rotator, get him the feel of what it takes to do a lift, a serious lift like this.
It's his legacy. To continue this on, I feel that it's important to do.
Let's set up the boom, get it in the position where we need it.
Video games kind of help with this. Controllers are a little bit different, but hey, it's good to go old school again.
Okay, let's get that boom into position.
Yep.
Colin studied in Europe and earned a business degree.
All right, let's walk it around nice and easy.
But he always dreamed of earning his place in the family business.
I want to prove to everyone that, I'm not just some kid, I'm not just, the boss's son, and that I know what I'm doing.
And today is another step in that direction.
Okay, so you got that up? Yep.
This is really hard because it takes a lot of different skill sets on this particular one. You've got 4 different winches that you're trying to operate at once.
That's it, right around a little bit more.
2 winches will lift the trailer, while the other 2 pull to rotate it in midair.
There you go, that should work just about right there, Paul.
This one does take quite a bit of practice. You have to know each winch, what it's doing. It's daunting at some time.
All right, let's start rolling it over.
We have to roll the truck over in the air, and we can't get it too far away from our truck, or else we'll flip our truck.
Hard to keep it straight, isn't it? Yeah.
He has to transfer the force from the lift to the pull with a fluid, steady hand.
I like that better. Start letting down a bit. Yeah, touchdown. It went really well. Obviously new at it. It's a big piece of equipment. I don't think I'll ever replace him. He's pretty darn good, so. He has to say that, I'm standing here. It's great. The rotator's ready for the real thing now.
Broke down truck and the guys are wandering around on the road.
Just west of Toronto, Kevin is back on the road in heavy rush hour traffic when he gets a call from a stranded client.
So where are you, buddy? So you're ready here in Ontario for sure? Okay. All right, buddy. We'll see you shortly. Bye-bye.
The driver is stuck in a dangerous spot on the side of Highway 403 at the Huron-Ontario Street off-ramp.
What's the hold up here westbound?
Must be a real traffic jam there tonight.
Kevin is 4 miles south on the QEW.
I gotta shoot up. Me.
His most direct route is to get off the highway and head 4 miles north up Huron-Ontario. But it's 4 miles of bumper-to-bumper city traffic.
Well, we gotta hit all the traffic lights. Son of a bitch.
I'm feeling urgency. Just rush hour, right? All the city lights, a lot of traffic, high volume. It gets frustrating sometimes.
And every minute it takes is a minute the driver is stuck on the side of the highway.
Oh, I think I see him down there. Yeah, there he is. Beautiful. That's our customer right there.
He got here just in time.
It's right on the ramp, so when cars are coming around, they're not paying attention. You got other oncoming traffic merging down the on-ramp, so it was a very dangerous spot.
There ain't much room here. There we go. Here we go. Can you just watch my back, get these cars to go over?
It was a very bad spot. I can't believe he didn't get hit.
And now Kevin is in that same bad spot.
Cars, look at these cars.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Cars, look at these cars.
With drivers ignoring the slow down, move over law on Highway 403, Kevin Richardson needs to get his customer off the side of the road fast.
What's the matter with it, Greg? Okay, it won't start nothing?
You can feel the wind just going by the back of your neck from cars, you know, zinging by you.
With traffic building, working at his control panel puts Kevin in the line of fire. So he switches to his remote to get his wheel lift into position.
Ah, my batteries, come on. There we go. Excuse me, yeah, I got no, sometimes my battery's on this. Ah, come on.
Super dangerous doing breakdowns live lane. Traffic zinging by. There is no room out there.
He has no choice but to work at the control panel.
We got it hooked up here. I just want to double check.
I just try to be aware, try to look out for myself as well as the customer and make sure we don't get hit.
I gotta air him up to release the brakes.
He can't tow the truck until he releases the air brakes.
Yeah, right.
He needs to hook up compressed air from his wrecker to the truck.
There you go. Stay in line. Just watch our backs here, buddy. Yeah, ready. Ha, beauty. Proper fitting, we're just airing it up. Release your brakes, let it fill up. Getting old.
When I got him hooked up, ready to go, it was a big relief for me because I'm out of the danger zone. Blood pressure goes down.
Okay, all right. Well, we left there with nobody getting hurt. We got our customers, so. Damn truck drivers.
The next afternoon,
Is that a fresh accident there?
50 miles north of Toronto.
The guy took out his report from the guardrail there.
Traffic is bottlenecked on Highway 400 as thousands of drivers try to make it south into the city.
Sentinel hasn't shown up yet. I'm going to make a request for first available fill.
Emergency crews are dealing with a major accident, a collision between a cement tanker and a box truck, all captured on dash cam. The semi-driver swerved to minimize the collision, but when he swerved again, he smashed through the guardrail and deep into the ditch. Both drivers made it out alive, but the tanker has left a trail of destruction.
The truck roll over, guys. Truck roll over. I need the heavy. Who's going?
3 miles to the south, Sonny Subramaniam gets the call.
Sonny, you copy that, Sonny? Sonny.
Jumbo, I'm coming. See this coming behind me. I gotta get there fast as I can.
With the police eager to clear the lane before rush hour, the first heavy rescue crew to the scene will get the job.
We know we need at least 2 trucks to do the job. So he jumped in the truck and then he was behind me.
I hope there's not a truck there, man. I hope not, Sonny.
Sonny and his boss Steve are on scene within 10 minutes.
Oh my God, man, I don't believe it.
But it's not soon enough.
Project showing it, they're gonna do the job. Move on to the next one, let's go. Don't bother wasting your time there.
If I don't get the job, I don't want to be there. I don't want to see the wreck. I just want to leave.
But at least he's losing to one of the very best.
I know James Ireland. He's a Superman. You know, I like him.
Hang on a sec, bring that here for a minute.
It's always good to get a win when you're working out here on the highway. There's so much competition out here now.
James Ireland is based in Barrie, 62 miles up the 400 from Toronto. As lead operator for Classic Towing, he drives one of Ontario's biggest rotators.
It's a 75-ton, got the 6-winch package, which is something that's pretty rare. It's black, it's got 5 axles, it rules.
Actually a fifth-wheel kick right out on the frame.
Backing him up on scene today is his right-hand man, Bubba Semple.
He's exactly what people, see in tow truck drivers. The big beard and the big belly and the whole works, the nickname Bubba.
You gotta take that strap off the dolly leg.
It's probably my dream job. It makes you feel good as a human being that you're helping.
Another local company is helping out with an extra wrecker. It could get the job done faster, but it's a gamble.
Working with other companies can be quite a challenge. You don't know what kind of equipment they have. You don't know how experienced they are. It can cause trouble.
They also know that there's always one man in charge. On that scene, we just left it up to James.
I'll reach around and grab the front of the wagon. And I'll take a bit of the weight, plus I'll take it around.
The tractor took the brunt of the impact, sparing the trailer from heavy damage. And James wants to keep it that way.
We don't want to do any secondary damage to our customers' vehicles, and have more downtime for them and more expense to us. We just like to see them get back to work.
The smaller wrecker will pull the cement truck up the slope. The rotator will help lift the trailer while also pulling the tractor back in line.
How long before you have it out of the ditch, do you think?
We're hoping about 90 minutes.
To make the recovery, James needs 2 of the 3 southbound lanes.
The nature of the game here in this area, fast. They want these roads open quick. They do not like closure.
This accident happened just before rush hour. Everybody wants to come home.
And it's millions and millions of dollars on that highway. It's a big deal.
I would say it's going to be closed for quite a few hours. How long before you have it out of the ditch, do you think?
We're hoping about 90 minutes.
On Highway 400, James Ireland is tackling a major recovery after a box truck cut off a cement tanker and sent it for a wild ride.
The nature of the game here in this area, fast. They want these roads open quick.
In 2 hours, thousands of people will be flooding this road to get home.
And even though the accident didn't happen in the northbound lanes, all the rubberneckers, the traffic is moving at 1 kilometer an hour past here.
James has promised police he'll get the job done in 90 minutes. But the crew has to be especially careful.
You see all the diesel laying in the ditch?
The ground is soaked in fuel.
Careful.
I just walked through the diesel and the oil in the swamp.
Oh, what a mess.
Now I'm going up on the ladder to wrap a strap. Slippery isn't even the word. It's more slippery than when you're dealing with snow because it's oil. You can't just kick the oil off of your feet. So you really got to be on your ball.
Careful.
There's one final piece of custom rigging they need to make before they start the pull.
Rear end's broken right off the frame of the truck here. So when we try to turn it and bring it up, it'll cause us problems.
The front drive axle has been ripped loose from the frame and could break right apart.
I don't want to get too far in. That's all fuel laying there.
So they secure it with chains.
Oh, you got that in there? Pull that in. Up here, right here. No, hey, hello, here. We're gonna get ready and pull it out. One pulling backwards, the other one holding upright, and away we go.
There's no guarantee the quick fix will hold.
The pressure was pretty enormous. the police there. They're, you know, how fast can you get it done?
Ready? All right, let's move this thing into the ditch.
They keep a watchful eye on the back end of the tractor.
The whole idea is to keep this bad boy from breaking apart.
Excellent.
But as they inch the truck to the road, James needs the other crew to follow his lead.
Go tell him to get some more boom height.
Yep. It's like conducting an orchestra when you're out there. You know, you want a little bit on this line, you want a little bit on that line.
It's always good to have someone calling the shots to say, okay, you go and do this, and this is what you got to do.
Okay, boom down. Boom down.
The other wrecker is all out of room.
Now we got to set it down and reposition the one truck.
With a tanker dangling over the edge of the road, the second crew must release their winch and move ahead without moving into the only open lane.
Get him to pull ahead now. Come on up. Straight out.
But there's no way to make the move without shutting down the final lane.
It's frustrating when we're there knowing what we have to do.
They got all 3 lanes closed down now?
And we can't get it done.
On Highway 400 north of Toronto, James Ireland is coaxing a cement tanker onto the road.
Release the winch.
And he needs to get it done before rush hour floods the highway. But with the tanker hanging over the edge of the ditch,
That should be good, guys. That should be good.
the second wrecker needs to let go and reposition.
We had to pull ahead one more time to get enough room to get the tractor out and onto the road.
The police closed the last remaining southbound lane, stopping all traffic.
They got all 3 lanes closed down now?
Okay, that's it. Good. That's good. You ready? All right, let's do her.
Stop.
I think we're going to the front bumper now. I don't want to damage the trailer.
There really was no damage on the trailer. So that was a big thing to make sure there was no damage there.
James is concerned the final pull will put too much pressure on the trailer. They need to re-rig.
Good, we got both hooks.
To pull from the front.
It was just an extra step that was taking extra time. Secondary damage is a big problem.
Okay, guys, watch yourselves. Good, man. Just on the far line only. Yeah. That's it. Now we're just getting it the rest of the way out onto the road. And we'll release it to him and get on out of here.
Go.
Oh, I love this job.
Once the trailer was back out on the road, then the rotator was used to actually turn the front of the tractor and place it out on the road as well. The rear end stayed right in place where it was chained.
Good. Stop. Beautiful.
The OPP usually have somebody there to do a walk around and check the truck out quickly.
Only damage to the trailer is 2 tires, 2 rims, is safe to tow away. It'll be back to work in no time.
It's kind of satisfying to know that the company didn't miss a beat.
A little bit of teamwork with other companies, and the highway's back open again, right?
It's nice when a plan comes together, you know. It's often, sometimes that things do go wrong and it doesn't work out, but when it does, it's a good feeling.
All 3 lanes are now open.
going, guys?
Next time on Heavy Rescue 401. A sudden storm.
See how fast? All around us.
Puts drivers in danger.
I want to get out of here as quickly as possible.
An urgent load of mail.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's where it gets frustrating.
Delivers big problems.
Kind of now.
And the Abrams A-Team
Whoa!
battles a heavy wreck.
Hold on, hold on.
That keeps fighting back.